What is up, everybody? Bob here with episode 1 of Let's Play Rayman 2, and this is a first because this is actually a game where I know what the fuck I'm doing. Oh my god. I know, it's great. I'm out of breath because I fucking had to like sprint upstairs to get my phone because I gotta time the episode so I know I'm not doing like 40 minutes and I'm like, oopsie daisies, that's a little long. So yeah, like, it's not like Zelda where it's as easy to like divide the time. I don't know. Try to find a way to explain it really. It's like Zelda has like distinct dungeons I have to go to. This game is just a bunch of levels, and each level is only like, let's say like 5 minutes if you do it right the first time. So gotta figure that out. This cinematic isn't really much anyways, it's just what you see here. And it'll put us into our first level. Oh my god. Fucking pumped for this Let's Play, because I actually know what I'm doing. And I'm not going to be like flailing around like an idiot like most of the time. Show my elite skills, bro. Yeah. Friggin' love this game, man. This is the very first game I've actually like beaten. Like I was 7 and I could beat this game. Which is really a testament of how hard this game is, because if you know anything, this game is like easy as shit, but I don't care. It's still fun as hell. Alright, so you plunked into this place. Just an FYI, first level, it's like 90% chance of survival, and the only way you'll die is either if you do it on purpose or you're like mentally retarded. So yeah, just a heads up. Okay, so he's like a tutorial guy thing. He just gives us hints throughout the game, so just an FYI. Oh, and if you stand here and you like press something, I don't know what it is on the controller. I know it's F1 on the keyboard, but I don't want to fucking use the keyboard. Whatever, it's not important. If you do that, he'll be like, and then he'll come back, and we don't really want to hear what he says. So just, I'm gonna skip what he says with the rest of the game because it's mostly just like, oh, you do this, blah blah blah, 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 and I already know what to fucking do. Right here just tells you that is a lum, and some of them are trapped in cages and shit. Basically, this is like what holds the universe together. And the robot pirates, as mentioned in the beginning cinematic, have like destroyed them somehow. I don't know. I think it's one like farted and it was like big explosion. And so we got to get them all back, which is like the main goal. That's how we bring peace back to the world of Rayman. So right there, we know what to do. Gotcha, get all the lums. And you don't really have to get all of them to beat the game. It's just like, if you want to get 100% complete, you gotta find all the lums and find all the cages. And the cages are really just like, the pirates trap the lums in the cages for some reason. And that stupid fucker just follows you around. I know I never played the very first Rayman, like the side-scrolling one, but I've seen a bunch of levels. Like I've seen like a quarter of the game, let's say. And I know the mosquitoes have a significance in that game, like a relatively big one.
No. They'll never front you. You're now Stu. No, isn't. Phone to consider one day. It's you tools, yeah. Oh, you're the Zabba. Hey! No, isn't.
Okay, so we've got a little gist of the scenery with the cinematic. And heads up, if you just walk towards the wall in this way, you skip Murphy come to help you, because it's really self-explanatory what you do here. Oops. So the beginning of the game is kind of cinematic heavy, so like the first episode will be a lot of cinematics. And if you jump down this hole over here, you will die. This is that 10% I was talking about, so let's avoid some problem. I know there's something I want to say right now before this next cinematic comes, but I don't remember, so.
Hey! Phone to consider one day. It's you two, yeah. Stop! Now what's booty is? Oh, yeah, it's you!
Rayman's got some balls. I wouldn't fucking jump in a giant swirly thing that'll like eat me whole. Like, I always wondered what it's like between those little gates to get to the Hall of Doors. Like, it's probably like trippy as fuck. I don't even know. And I also friggin' love the music in this game. So it's probably like one of the best scores in a video game I've ever heard. It's probably better that I can't think of, but as soon as somebody says like, what's your favorite music in a video game? This game is like the first game that pops up in my head. Okay, so here's the first level with any sort of like actual challenge to it. Sort of like this, it's more like the second half of the level. So we're actually like gonna fight people. But this is where shit starts to happen with like how level structure works in this. So the stereotypical amount of lums in each level is most likely 50. Actually, it is 50. And the cages vary. I don't know. There's no set number of cages that's normally in each level, but usually you're gonna see 50 lums in each level. So just a heads up on like the amount we're looking for. I don't really see how that would help too much, but I don't know. It's just sort of how this game works. There's those patterns and everything. Obviously, these blue lums are full of air, sort of. I don't freaking know how that works. It's like fucking Mario with his mushrooms. You just go along with it. And you jump on the little mushroom and it'll plunk you up here and you climb on the vines. This game's really unique in its like art style too. Like, I'm gonna compare this to Mario again. It's just like there's so many like weird ass trippy things about it, and it just makes it like fucking amazing. Like, I think this game was like 2000 or like 1999. I want to say 1999. And like, look at this game. It looks fucking amazing. Like, everything's really clear. It's like super high frame rate. It's just perfect. And they redid it for the PS2, and like the PC version still looks better. Well, it's kind of obvious though, because it's a computer. They have a little more juice, I guess. I don't know. Maybe well, no, the PS2 doesn't have like HD or anything. This is more. I don't want to say is this HD, but it's a higher resolution for sure that like computers can handle. And whenever you hit that switch, don't just jump off because there's a cage up here. Many a noob mistake I made when I was a child about this game. There's only one lum in there? Dude, rip. Oh well. Kinda how it works. And I'm like OCD. If I don't get that red lum, I'm like pissed off for the rest of the level. I did that the other day. I was like, fuck! I wasn't a happy camper. Whee! Pretty sure there's supposed to be music playing here, but once again, I gotta down the volume on my, like, in the game so you can actually hear my voice. So, I don't know. I don't think there's music here, but there might be. It's not that big of a deal, though. Oops, almost died. This took me a while to figure out. Like, in case you didn't know, whenever we ran over, like over that area, over that little like bridge thing, you hear like a little like sound. That sound is whenever you're near a yellow lum, it'll make a sound. So you know, like, okay, I gotta look around, this one's hidden, that kind of thing. And I couldn't figure it out for the life of me, and I decided to fucking like look over there, and then I saw that little platform with a barrel. Like, hey, okay, you can go there. But like nowadays, if I probably played this for the first time, like when I'm this old, I suppose, then I guess I would have figured that out. Like I said, this is a really easy game if you think about it. That could just be because I've played this so damn much. Like, out of all of the games I've ever played, I think I've beaten this one the most. But, I don't know, it just feels like an easy game. And I've talked to other people who've played this game, and they're like, yeah, this game's fucking easy. So, I don't know, it just could be, like, experience talking, but this is definitely, like, a good game nonetheless. It's really, like, relaxing, too. It's not, like, a stressful game or anything. Like, sometimes you gotta have that stress, just, like, to keep the suspense going or whatever. But, I mean, this game doesn't need it. You're completely content with just, like, sliding around and throwing balls of energy at people. It's good stuff. And yes, there are, like, actual enemies you fight. It's not just, like, platforming like this all the time. And I'm yeah, the next section we're going to after we climb these vines is actually people we're gonna fuck up. Which is nice. It's always fun to fuck things up. It's not right away though. Oh, by the way, if you like at the beginning of that part, if you look through that little window on that building over there, there is a cage, but we can't get to it yet, and you will see why in a much later episode when we actually do go over there. I was tripping balls when I found that. I was like, sick. This is neat. I like what they did here. You know, you look at all these, like, weird dynamics and stuff, and it's like, yes, it's good, but, like, there's, like, holes in it, you know? You feel like they should have, like, filled in a couple extra things. But this game's just really old, and you gotta remember that. So they haven't gotten that down quite pat, and there's supposed to be music here. This is a little too quiet. Okay, hopefully that's not too loud to drown me out. Oh, fuck. Nope. Still no music. Let's try this. For fuck's sake, I want my music. Ah. Okay, so that's pretty self-explanatory. But a lot of... Oh. I hear it. It's there. You hear it? Kinda. I don't know, I'll turn it up a little more. But like, the robot pirate fighting music is pretty epic. And that's a robot pirate, FYI. You can get a good look at him. Whatever. We'll see him face to face. Well, not him specifically, but we'll see them face to face soon. Now, a lot of, well, I was about to say a lot of people, but to be honest, I have no fucking clue how many people do this, but this is a really easy area to miss. And whenever you're looking for all the lums, you're like, well, what the fuck do I do? This took me a long time to figure out, to just walk over here. But I'm pretty sure I've said this like a million times. I was a stupid fucking kid. I'm not gonna lie. Oh yeah. The last time I played through this game, I did the N64 version, like the emulated one, and it's like glitched up to where you can't really see the lumps properly. Like in this they're yellow, but in that game they would like blend into the background. They'd be like this weird like grayish blue color, like a really dull color. That was harder to notice. And I missed that lum, and there was like one lum I couldn't find. I was like, where the fuck is it? And then I found it. I was like, you sneaky bastard, you. I think you're supposed to fly down this way. I forget. I'm gonna fly down this way. Was I right? Yep, I was right. Perfect. Okay, now we actually go down here. Whee! And if you do stand here, you'll get hit. Just want to see if he'll actually throw it down. Yep. So FYI, don't stand there too long. obviously, this green shit will hurt you. Actually, I think you just die and you respawn there. That's what these green lumps are for. If you die, it's like a checkpoint. This part's just annoying as shit. Kind of freaky too, because you don't know you're gonna get pelted in the face with a fucking barrel. And it does that shit on you, and you gotta go between. And we shoot the band-aid door, because that's a fucking crappy idea. Switch! What shall we do? Oh my god! And we are visited by our favorite fairy faggot. We skip what he has to say, he just teaches you how to fight. And there's like a button where you just strafe like this and it like locks onto people. And here we have our first robot pirate battle. I was fucking petrified of these things when I was little. Like, whenever we first bought the game, like, my dad got it because he was like, oh, this game was cool, I'm gonna play it. And it sort of turned into like a family thing. Like a TV show that we'd all watch. Like, me and my sister would just like sit by the computer and watch my dad play this. And like, I was like 5 years old, right? And I was like pissing my pants every time he fought a pirate. But that's why like we first got the game. Like after a while, it didn't get so bad. But like I was always too scared to fight them myself because I didn't want to die. Like, I was too afraid of death in a video game. So what I'd always do, I'd just play the first level and like the first half of this level just over and over again. Because I was just a weird person. I don't know. I couldn't explain it to you, really, I couldn't. And, well, actually, I don't want to give it away. I'll talk about when we get there. And this is that place where we were just at, by the way. This is like another hint of you missed the spot, you know, if you didn't go over there. This is one of those games that's like, makes things like obvious to you, because it's like, you can tell it's geared towards like a younger audience. Like maybe like 10 or 11. That kind of age group. But it's like those old games, you know, where like it doesn't tell you everything, but it rather just shows you through the gameplay. Like, yeah, that Murphy guy comes every once in a while and tells you like the really obvious shit, but like there's some like puzzles and stuff that you gotta figure out on your own, but the game helps you out with it. Oh yeah. Thought we were in a different spot. Nope. Still gotta open the door. This is really sad though. These beginning pirates are just fucking stupid. After they shoot like fucking giant like there's just, like these octagon like cone things that they fucking shoot at you. It's like insane. You wish you had it like you can shoot it out of your fists, but you get these stupid orbs instead. Whatever. And I still fucking love these loading screens. I should actually like Google it and then make it my desktop. That'd be dope. It's funny when you get electrocuted in this game. Eh, you stupid fuck. I like the sound effects for it too. Like, I don't know, it works. Anyways, we go down here and voila! Crazy lady and a fucking thingy. That's that lead chick that everybody was talking about earlier. That's supposed to give you your powers back. Except that will unfold in a moment. And right now, our first objective is to free that bitch. This part's just kind of annoying. Because it's like, if you screw up, it's just a big pain in the ass because you walk so slow with these barrels. That's really the main reason why I don't like it. You walk so slow with the barrels. Like, see, like I fucked up there, so now I have to walk all the way back. Deal with those stupid flying bombs, and it's just no bueno. I don't know. I've played the beginning of this game so much, it's just like, it's like my least favorite part of the game. It's the beginning. It's all just tedious stuff like this. But once you move on, you get to like the really nice level design and everything, and it's just like, this game's fucking sick, you know? So when it really gets fun is, I'd say after about like the 5th or 6th level is whenever this game really starts getting good. And there's like a lot of levels, so that's not a big chunk of the game where it's crappy, boring levels like these. And even then, it's not even that bad. I'm totally like bashing this game a lot right now. It's really not that bad. Like these levels, if you're playing them and you're like, holy shit, this is good, the rest of the game will make you fucking jizz your pants every time you play it. That's kind of the impression I'm going for right now. Okay, I'm gonna be lazy. Ow. Ah, fuck! Well, so much for being lazy. That's another thing too. I'm too tempted just to like rush this part because I just don't like it so much. If I was just patient, I could have been done by now, but I'm not. I'm sorry. I just can't be patient with this part anymore. I've tried, I've done it once, and now I'm just done. Like, this part can suck my balls. There we go. So now the crazy machine is destroyed. I'm in a puff of smoke. I have officially fucked things up.
Cheers, Neil. It's Oodles, yeah. Oh, you're the Zabba. Phone to consider one day. No, isn't. Now it's due. Just good and Brewster, do what I need. Yeah! Raman!
Alright, so we've successfully freed one of the main characters of the game, and now we have fancy new fist powers. Yay! So, I'm gonna wrap up this episode right now. I know it's been like really cinematic heavy, but that's just the beginning of this game. So, because we're past like the 20-minute mark, so I don't want to go on for too long. So, next episode we'll just be continuing on, I suppose, and we'll just end the next one wherever, like this one. So, without further ado, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.